All right, what's going on, y'all? So we got something a little bit different for you, but still equally cool depending on your point of view. But we got a 1999 Buick Park Avenue. This car is in very, very good condition. I believe it's a 2-owner car, and it's 60-something thousand miles. I'll look when we do the test drive. I think it's 68, but we'll see. As you see, she's finished in that beautiful white pearl color. Paint's pretty solid. We'll have a couple little imperfections here and there, of course. You know, we're talking about a 27-year-old vehicle. So let's go ahead and move around it. Body gaps look pretty solid. I do have a scratch right here. Excuse me. We're just gonna keep on moving. All the chrome trim, body cladding is intact around at the bottom. This is a factory equipped sunroof vehicle. It's funny because everybody I talk to, no matter where they from, they say these was like a staple where you grew up. So I know, like in Detroit, man, these things was everywhere. These were so many people's first cars. So kind of crazy to see this. And again, this is in really good condition. Bumper looks solid. I don't have any dents or any cracks, anything that need to be pointed out. Rear windshield is solid. No cracks or anything there. Looking down the sides, nothing major that needs to be pointed out. Gonna move around the exterior rather quickly and get to the interior. But like I said, really didn't have anything to point out. And I just realized too, that wasn't a scratch over there. The line, it had a pinstripe down it and it's faded off. That's what that was. So it wasn't a scratch. It was the pinstriping and it's just been faded off. So windshield solid, no cracks, no rock chips, no stars or anything like that. Coming down the hood, appears to be in pretty good condition. Lined up at the corners. Grill is good. As expected, headlights are a little bit oxidized. Let me go ahead, pop the trunk in under the hood. Get up. I think it was already open. Let's see. Yep. Under hood is super clean. This is kind of where you can tell when a vehicle has been well maintained. You can tell by the motor, all of the bay. 3800 supercharged. This was a super popular motor in the early 2000s. People love these in the Monte Carlo SS's. I mean, it was almost in every GM vehicle. So 240 horses back in 99. Just being completely honest, might not have been the fastest car, but for a front wheel drive car, 240 horses, you was pretty close to what like the last model Camaros before they came back out, and then the Mustangs. You wasn't too far off, just being honest. So let's see. Go ahead and pop the trunk. Clean as expected. Carpeted trunk. Nothing crazy. Weather seals look good. Pretty simple. So let's get to the interior. Beautiful gray interior. Soft leather everywhere. Door panel looks good. Obviously our jams look beautiful as well. Rear seat, no rips, no tears. Looks pretty solid. Rear headline, the headliner could possibly, well, it does need to be redone because you can see that it's kind of sagging in the back. Carpet looks great. No stains or anything like that. Coming up to the passenger side. Again, beautiful condition. No rips, no tears. Carpet looks great. And so does our passenger seat. No warping or discoloration on the dash. I'm gonna go ahead and get on the driver's side. We're gonna go ahead and start this test drive too. This is definitely one of them vehicles where you might just be a heavy Buick fan. You might want to get your first car all over again. You might remember your grandparents having it. It's one of those type of vehicles, one of them nostalgia type vehicles for sure. No issues here again. Beautiful interior. Interior is definitely the highlight of the vehicle. No rips or tears in the driver's seat either. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in. Again, this is a, you know, a luxury vehicle from 1999. So, couple cool features that we do have. You got memory seats, so 2 memory functions. We got a heated seat for the driver and passenger. Dual zone climate control. Again, I'm talking about a car from an American car from 1999. Sunroof. Good there. I'm gonna go ahead and close it back. The garage door opener. And we got a heads up display. But it's not, wait, is it? Yeah, I can't see it on the glass, just being honest. I see it moving. So it might just be out. I can see me moving it, but I don't see anything on the dash. Mileage read 69,337. Left turn, right turn. Airbag light is on. It was not on before I had started the car. Let me just double check this to be sure. I'm wondering if that's the one that shows because there's no passenger, no passenger. So it's just showing that it's off. No service lights, anything like that. Let's see, lights are already on. We checked that already. They're automatic, so you can see them there. Windows are good. Come up nice and fast. AC blows ice cold. I already checked this one. Radio is good. Turn that off. Turn that off. What else? Door locks. Good. And I think we are good, right? Yeah, I think that's about everything. So let's go ahead and check it. Do have the traction control off light. Another feature, when you're backing up, you got the rear windows backing. I mean, the side mirrors back down so you can see the curbs and that. Again, typical feature that you have now in today's cars, but for 99, that was a super cool feature. And that little sound that you heard was just the mirror going back up. It's funny, this thing's got a little bit of speed to it. And I say that, you know, it's one of those things where, let me say, how I'm gonna say this. So obviously we do all these test drives. So I got these, you know, 73 to 74 Granvilles, LeSabres, things like that with 350s that realistically probably put out like 140 to 160 horsepower. Obviously, you know, it's the feeling that they bring, hearing the motor, hearing that V8, I get it. But they really don't have any type of power. But you just automatically assume every car from the 60s and 70s, obviously before the oil embargo, but you just assume that all these vehicles just got amazing power because of how good they sound. And in real life, this little 3800 probably has smoked the majority of them. Now, I ain't talking about, you know, your big block cars, things like that, or anything that's been worked on. I'm just talking about stock. And it's just funny because, again, you know, this is, in my opinion, you know, more of a grandparents type vehicle. But you still got really nice speed. She gets up quick. Supercharger still whines just a little bit. Suspension is soft as you expect on all Buicks. Alignment is good. Hands off, she's tracking straight. Wheel is off just a little bit. Brakes feel good. Not overly firm or soft. No issues there. No belt squeal. Windows are not rattling in the doors. I don't hear any air coming from the sunroof or anything like that. So probably have to do a little bit of coercion, but it's probably be a good first car for a kid, honestly. I know it don't look as cool as, you know, a Charger or something that they might be expecting, but for the price, the miles, and of course somewhat reliability, probably would be a very good car for a first type car, or even an everyday get around car. If you guys follow the page, you know we do a lot of these this era of vehicles. And what I mean, just cool everyday cars. The 2005 300 we had, the 06 Lincoln Town Car we had. We just love cars that, you know, are pretty much reliable and in excellent condition from their day and age. So, but either way, I'm gonna get this one back and throw her on the rack, and we will check out underneath. All right, y'all, we got the Park Avenue up on the rack. The rear bumper looks solid, no cracks or anything to worry about there. Getting underneath, everything appears to be completely stock. No undercoating to hide anything, so the body and frame looks beautiful. Going down the, well, let's see, no leaks from the gas tank. Of course, we got disc all the way around. Moving towards the passenger side, frame looks beautiful, body looks great. Really don't even have any surface rust here. This thing is borderline immaculate underneath. Coming up towards the driver's side, more the same. I don't have anything to point out. She's nice and straight. Still got your factory cats, original exhaust, so you're good on emissions. And as we come to the front, no signs of leak from the oil or trans pan, completely dry. Super clean. You can clearly tell this was not a North car. Front bumper looks solid. Got your normal little marks, but nothing crazy, no cracks. As we come around the passenger side, wheels match at all four corners. Tires look good. Again, underneath the body looks beautiful. No major dents or cracks that I need to point out. And coming along this driver's side, again, nearly flawless underneath. All right, if you guys are interested in this 99 Park Avenue, give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website and Instagram. As always, appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe below.